Hi guys, this is RRR Refuel Ride Race channel, and today we have Honda CB600F Hornet, the famous one. We are going to test ride this bike, this beast. Stay with me. Honda 600 CB600F Hornet. What a beautiful bike. When you jump on this bike, you quickly realize that it is a classical bike. This is so classical bike with round light, metal tank and a lot of chrome. I have to say that this is the bike I like. This kind of bike I like the most. Hornet's production started in 1998, when the first bike was introduced in Europe. At that time, and even later, it had a 600cc 4-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, producing around 100 horsepower. The first versions had a little bit less than 100, so from 94 till 98 horsepower. This power range varies. The latest generation, so from 2007 till 2013, had 102 horsepower. This particular bike on the test ride is a slightly restyled first model of Honda Hornet 600, and we have to say that it is a pure naked bike from the 90s with no ABS, that it's nowadays a standard. Sure, no riding modes and so on. It is a bike from 2002, and as such it feels like this. It produces its maximum power of 97 horses at 12,000 RPMs and its maximum torque of 65 Newton meters at 10,000 RPMs. So this is a 600 screamer, like a lot of bikers would say. It has telescopic forks at the front and monoshock at the rear. It has 120/70/17 the front tire, and the rear one 180/17/55. Fuel tank capacity is 16 liters. Overall, the bike feels very small. It is also compact, and its length is a little bit more than 2 meters, 2 meters and 5 centimeters. Its height is a little bit more than 74 centimeters, and its height is 107 centimeters. And the most important thing before we go to the findings of this test ride, this is a carburetor version of a Hornet, so it means that it has 4 carburetors that measure 34 millimeters. Riding this bike, it's fun. The bike seems nimble, and it is. It is stable even at higher speeds. It corners very well, and this is in line with bikes from the previous 20 years. The bike, sure, is not nimble as nowadays bikes, but in the proper hands it can do everything that today's modern bikes can. It has a standard classic dash with turning lights indicators and low and high beam indicators, like they were in the 90s and early 2000s. The dash is clear, and every button has the right location. Overall quality and feel, it's very Honda, so it means high quality and durable. That's why this bike is so well maintained for an almost 20 years old bike. Sure, it depends also from the owner, but overall it is like I said. The seat is comfortable and very soft. I should mention this. I think that it would be okay also for longer rides. Under the seat there is just a tiny space for some tools or some documents or whatever. The riding position, it's a bit cramped for my height, and I am 185 centimeters or 6'1", but those of you who are shorter would appreciate this riding position more. Some of the weight goes on your hands while riding, but this is a pure naked bike style of riding. Engine-wise, this bike has enough power for almost any rider. I would say that it has a triple soul from 5,000 till 7,000 or 7.5. From 10,000 on till 12,000 it is a fury out of control. So riding at that RPMs you should be very careful. Some of you may ask if it is a beginner's friendly bike, but those of you who watched my bike discussion series know that any bike can be a beginner's bike, so it depends from the rider. We can just say that this is a more appropriate beginner's bike than the others, with more cc and horsepower. It has a top-end rush power from 7,000 RPMs till the end, so till 11,500, and this is a pure 4-cylinder 600 screamer. Like it or not, this is how it is. Some of you may like it, some not. Brakes are good, but nothing special, and similar is with suspension, so nothing to complain about. To conclude, let's finish this test ride with pros and cons. Pros: it is easy to ride and you quickly feel like at home. The engine is smooth and vibes free. This is very important. Some of the 4-cylinder bikes have a high frequency vibration. This one is without it. And the seat is soft and you don't get tired so quickly. Cons: it's cramped for riders taller than 185 centimeters or 6'1". It has a small tank capacity, so if you ride aggressively, the fuel won't last long. Quiet engine. Till 7,000 RPMs you almost cannot hear the engine, and from 7,000 on it's screaming. This is all, guys, for now. This was a legendary Honda Hornet 600. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and always subscribe.